Welcome to Idaho. Prepare to step into a realm where the boundary between the living and the departed blurs, and the whispers of the past echo through time. Welcome to a journey that delves into the haunting mysteries that have woven themselves into the fabric of Idaho's landscape. This is not a quest for the faint of heart. It is an exploration of the unknown, the enigmatic, and the unexplainable. Amidst the breathtaking scenery and serene horizons, Idaho harbors secrets that send shivers down the spine. From the solemn corridors of the old Idaho Penitentiary to the eerie stages of the Lewiston Civic Theater, we descend into the depths of stories that defy explanation and challenge our understanding of reality. Embrace the somber tales that have etched themselves into the annals of history, traverse the shadowy paths of the Egyptian theater, and unravel the spectral enigmas that haunt its every corner. Feel the weight of the past in the halls of Idaho State University. This journey is not for the curious, it is for the brave. As we traverse the haunted landscapes of Idaho, let the darkness that lingers within its history seep into your consciousness, beckoning you to confront the unexplained. Prepare to be consumed by the eerie atmosphere as we delve into the haunted places in Idaho. This is an odyssey of the macabre, an expedition into the shadows, and an invitation to confront the haunting legacies that endure, untouched by the passage of time. This is Haunted Authentic. Nestled within the heart of Boise, Idaho, the old Idaho Penitentiary stands as a somber reminder of a bygone era of crime and punishment. Established in 1872, this imposing structure served as the state's primary prison for over a century, housing a variety of criminals, from petty thieves to dangerous murderers. Behind its high stone walls, the penitentiary witnessed violence, riots, and executions. The gallows, known as Old Idaho, claimed the lives of numerous inmates, and the harsh conditions of confinement led to suffering and desperation. It's within this grim history that the tales of the supernatural begin to emerge. Visitors and staff have reported unsettling encounters, from unexplained footsteps echoing down empty corridors to shadowy figures glimpsed in the corners of their eyes. The cells and cell blocks seem to hold residual energy of the past, leaving an eerie ambiance that's difficult to shake. Among the most famous apparitions is that of a former inmate named Raymond Snowden, who was executed for the murder of a fellow prisoner. His ghostly form has been seen and felt by countless individuals, often leaving an unsettling feeling of being watched. As the sun sets behind the imposing walls, the old Idaho Penitentiary transforms into a haunting stage where the echoes of the past meld with the enigmatic world of the supernatural. It's a place where history and hauntings converge, inviting those who dare to explore its chilling corridors to uncover the mysteries that linger within its stone walls. In the picturesque town of Pocatello, Idaho, the campus of Idaho State University carries with it a rich history that extends beyond textbooks and lecture halls. Established in 1901, the university has served as a center of education and enlightenment for generations of students. Yet beneath its academic facade lies a more enigmatic narrative, an array of ghostly tales and eerie encounters that have intrigued both students and staff. The campus is believed to be haunted by the spirits of former students and faculty, each leaving their mark on the hallowed grounds. Mysterious footsteps echoing in empty hallways and unexplained whispers in deserted classrooms are among the reported paranormal phenomena. One of the most famous stories involves the ghost of a young woman who is seen wearing a white dress near the library. Some speculate she is the spirit of a former student who met an untimely end. Dormitories and the historic Fraser Hall are believed to be particularly active areas. Dormitory residents have shared stories of unexplained sounds, shadowy figures, and objects moving on their own. The attic of Fraser Hall, once used for theater productions, is rumored to be frequented by spectral actors and lingering energies from past performances. As time passes on the picturesque campus, the Idaho State University grounds become a stage where the living and the supernatural intertwine. The history of learning and enlightenment converges with the enigmatic world of the unknown, creating an atmosphere that invites those who are curious about the paranormal to explore the mysteries that linger between the walls of this institution of knowledge. In the heart of downtown Boise, the Egyptian Theater stands as a timeless sentinel to the city's history and culture. Constructed in 1927, its iconic Art Deco architecture and lavish interiors have provided a stage for countless performances, from vaudeville acts to modern films. Yet within its glamorous walls, whispers of the supernatural have blended with the echoes of applause. Many attribute the theater's haunting to a former projectionist named Joe, whose spirit is believed to remain attached to the theater he loved. Staff members have reported strange phenomena, such as lights flickering on and off on their own, and the sounds of footsteps in empty corridors. The balcony is particularly known for its spectral activity, with patrons and employees alike sensing an unexplained presence or feeling a chill in the air. Disembodied laughter and the murmurs have been heard, giving credence to the belief that the theater is indeed a place where the living share the stage with the departed. The Egyptian Theater's reputation for the supernatural has drawn paranormal enthusiasts and curious visitors alike. Its history as a hub of entertainment, combined with its enigmatic ambiance, makes it a location where the boundaries between reality and the unexplained happen to blur. As the curtain rises and falls on performances old and new, the Egyptian Theater remains a venue where the history and the hauntings converge, inviting those brave enough to step into the spotlight and explore its spectral mysteries. 10 miles southeast of Twin Falls, Idaho, the town of Hanson is a callback to the rugged days of the country's western expansion. Vast fields and canyons encompass this storied area and carry with them the spirits of once hopeful travelers to the Pacific Ocean. The Stricker Ranch and Rock Creek Station call Hanson home, once an established stagecoach stop along the Oregon Trail. Just minutes from the quaint tapestry of Twin Falls, this former station and homestead continue to bring visitors and paranormal investigators from all over the world. Established in the 1800s, Rock Creek Station eventually became one of the largest stage stations between Fort Hall and Fort Boise, supplying travelers and cavalry troops along the famous Oregon Trail. In 1876, Herman Slicker purchased the Rock Creek Station store and built a homestead in the area, serving as the proprietor until the store's closure in 1897. Among the most disturbing features of the site is a cemetery that contains the remains of settlers that did not reach their final destination due to disease or conflict. At night, shadows and figures can be seen amongst the tombstones, perhaps belonging to the 19th century adventurers still trying to find their way. The Stricker homestead is also a hotbed for paranormal activity, as reports from guests and volunteers commonly recall lights flickering and the sounds of footsteps often heard in unoccupied rooms. Other reports of items moving, cold spots, and the overwhelming sense of being watched are often cited. Today, the Stricker Ranch and homestead are preserved by the Idaho Historical Society, and visitors are welcome to walk the once bustling streets of Hanson. Caution to those brave enough to extend their stay past the sun setting over the Magic Valley, as that is the time when the phenomena become more active. Travelers and seekers of the supernatural may be able to freely come and go into the historically haunted site. However, the remnants of its past remind us that those journeys were never taken for granted by the ones left behind. Within the charming town of Lewiston, Idaho, the Lewiston Civic Theater embodies a history that transcends mere performances. Housed within a former school building, its transformation from a place of education to one of artistic expression has paved the way for both creativity and the unexplained. Constructed in the early 20th century, the theater has since become a hub for cultural events. Yet beneath its vibrant stage lights and the laughter of audiences, whispers of the supernatural have taken center stage. Many believe the theater is haunted by a former student whose identity remains shrouded in mystery. Visitors and performers alike have reported experiencing eerie occurrences, from lights flickering without cause to strange sounds echoing through the empty hallways. Apparitions and ghostly figures have been glimpsed, leading to speculation that the spirit of a former student remains attached to the place where they once roamed. The attic, where costumes are stored, and where the former school's theater productions took place, has garnered a reputation for unexplained activity. Some claim to have seen the ghost of a young actor or actress, possibly drawn back to the stage they once graced. As the curtain rises and falls on countless performances, the Lewiston Civic Theater has evolved into a space where the living and the spectral coexist. Its history as an educational institution and its transformation into a cultural treasure create an atmosphere ripe for the merging of history and hauntings. Amid the echoes of applause and the whispered tales of the unknown, the Lewiston Civic Theater invites those who dare to explore its enigmatic corridors to experience the rich tapestry of its haunting past. Thank you for watching our video on the most haunted locations in the state of Idaho. Consider subscribing to the channel and turning notifications on so you can be alerted when the latest chapters of our journey across America's most haunted locations are released. Also, if you're interested in a particular location or state, you can contact us at hauntedauthentic@gmail.com.